Hey, what's up, Scorpio? This is Common Sense Oracle, and I'm here to do your January 8th through 14th, 2018 Oracle reading. Just keep in mind that I am not a psychic, I am intuitive. So, what that means is that I will share with you whatever comes through spirit. And then, like my name implies, I will give you my kind of common sense interpretation of whatever information comes through. I'm going to be using the Soul's Journey for this Oracle reading. And let's go ahead and get these cards all shuffled up. I would do that on camera, but it can be a little bit cumbersome. All right, my dear. So I'm going to pull two cards for you, and then we're going to see what comes through. All right. I'll see if I can relay some information to you. All right. So your first card that comes up is guilt. Your second card that comes up is health. Now you are, I believe, the fourth sign to receive guilt, and I have been mixing these cards up like you would not believe. So the fact that this keeps coming up, I'm going to tell you what I've told the other signs. Okay. First, let's start by reading what the card says. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, so here's the thing. If you have done something that you feel guilty about, immediately the first thing that needs to comes to my mind, is that you need to make amends. Okay? And sometimes there's no real way to make amends. The person has either passed away, the situation has just gone beyond anything, there can be no reconciliation, the person just is unforgiving. Whatever it is, you need to do your best to release that guilt. If you are trying to grow on your soul's journey, you will need to release that guilt. This is a very heavy burden to be carrying around. Okay, and the way that you do that, if you have done something, is that you try to make it right. Okay. Now, if something has happened to you and you feel guilty over it, oh my God, I can't believe I let that happen, or it's not fair that this happened to me, and that sort of thing. Again, what's going to need to happen there is that you are going to, for your own sake, okay, like good and bad things happen in life, okay, and you can't have bad without the good, but it doesn't mean that the bad, it doesn't mean that you deserve the bad, okay. But you need to release the belief of that's not fair. That wasn't fair to me, because of course it wasn't fair. Whatever happened to you, it wasn't fair. It wasn't right. It shouldn't have happened, but it did, and it's in the past, and it's gone, and it's untouchable now. Now you're left with the carnage of it all. Okay, so change your belief system, or recognize that you have the belief system that you feel guilty about this thing that has happened to you, but understand that it's already gone. It's already passed. What can be learned from it? How can you protect yourself or your loved ones in the future? What can you do to ensure that certain situations don't happen again, to where you are going to be carrying around this burden of guilt? You'll need to face it. You'll need to face what is bringing about the feelings of guilt. Okay, because if you don't, okay, it's going to greatly affect your health. That's how I see these cards linked. Okay. And health says, I will honor the physical vessel that I want to say this is enshrines my soul. I'm sorry. I can typically read these, upside down with no problem, but enshrine, beautiful word, not often used. But I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And in my opinion, and of course, if you share a different opinion, obviously that's totally fine. We are all different beings. But and share below your beliefs. But what I believe is that we are souls inhabiting human form. Okay, but we, as much as we are souls, we are human, right? We are taking this form on, and a part of being a human is maintaining health. Okay, and you want to have good health, and it's hard to do so when you carry around heavy emotional burdens. Okay, so honor your body and your mind with things that enrich your soul, that take the burden off of you, that allow you to feel free, so that you can continue on your soul's journey and you can grow. Okay, guilt eats away at a lot of parts of your life. Release the guilt. If you can, if you have the opportunity to make amends, make amends, release the guilt. You'll be healthier because of it. You will grow in your soul's journey because of it. You will have a deeper understanding of the human condition, and also what it is to be human and to experience certain things. Okay, and like I said, good and bad happen. Fair or not fair, they happen. Okay, um, it's our plight that we are given sometimes to have to deal with certain things. So it's up to you to decide how you want to interpret these two words that are coming through specifically for you, Scorpio. So I hope that this helps you and gives you a little bit of insight and something to think about. And I do hope to see you next week. You take care, Scorpio.